honor those who might not always get the recognition that they deserve. The 2023 Lexington Unsung Heroes Ball is happening here at the Longship Club on Saturday.
The purpose of the event is we are aiming to honor unsung heroes within our community. So people who quietly work behind the scenes, that go out of their way on an everyday basis to make Lexington a better place to live.
Event coordinator Jessica Bowman says her and the 2022-2023 Leadership Lexington class were inspired to host the ball after seeing how many community members have stepped up to help others during the pandemic.
When COVID hit, there were so many people who maybe for the first time really we saw all the ways that they were working and helping, and our teachers who went the extra mile, all the public servants who continued to work.
From doctors to first responders like Lexington firefighter Martin Ashford, several people will be recognized for the work that they do within their professions and within their communities.
I'm very thankful and grateful to even be considered for this recognition.
Ashford says although it's rewarding to be recognized, many of the winners tonight help others just for the joy of doing so.
We do hard work, you know, whether it's for our profession or just voluntary, you know, you do it for the love of those people you want to help.
Bowman says the event will be picked up by Civic Lex to ensure unsung heroes continue to receive their flowers.
We're excited that another organization has come in and decided it's a worthy event to continue, and so we're really excited to partner with them moving forward.
In Lexington, Alyssa Williams, WKYT.